Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Heyoka Wise Cloud. I'm an empath. I try to share, well, a positive attitude, but as you know, in the world of spirituality and esoteric things, you can't have light without dark, y'all. But today is a good day. I'm a little late in my report. But what is time? Time ain't real. People say that, like, time travel doesn't exist. I see it a little bit different. Not like you literally... Well, you could go there. It depends on how adept, how in tuned with your senses you are. Like the song right out the gate, while I was listening to music, loosening up before I call it doing notes, putting notes together. And Walk Like a Man, Four Seasons came on. I've loved this song from the first time I heard it. It must have been 2-3 years old. I think maybe it came out in '77. I'll have to look that up, but it was a good year. Anyway, and it's kind of an obscure song, so I can almost remember every single time I've heard it. Yeah. More popular songs you can't do that with, but anyway. And it's also tied to good memories and not so good memories, but you gotta take the good with your bad, because it's all light and dark. Let's see, what else? I saw a neat report from Ben Davidson. I say space observers, but I do believe I say it wrong. I'm pretty sure I do, so I'm gonna correct myself. It's suspicious observers. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Suspicious observers. But he did a really cool video, because you know how, like, they say, make comparisons? I think it's hilarious that it's suspicious observers with the 0 for the O. But you know how scientists say things are, Scientists say that time, this and that. They're so sure of themselves, right? They're so sure of themselves. And math, I hear there's some math that is like a constant and stuff, but scientists are so certain. And all this money is invested to, like, prove what scientists think they know. It's all ego-driven. It's really quite interesting and funny, really. Because a lot of stuff that they thought they've known, we have no idea about. None. Because it's all been covered up, and they're reinventing the wheel. And they're finding stuff out about space and stuff like that they thought they knew, but they didn't know. See, I think the way I look at it, dark matter is DNA. And when we die, our spirits go out into the solar system. And it becomes part of the true information highway. A friend of mine, before I moved out to Oregon a couple years ago, he did a picture. And his artistic abilities have evolved because we evolve. Everybody evolves. But this is kind of what I pictured in my mind. The detail is when... Let's see. Well, I picture in my mind when I meditate and stuff. That's why I like this so much, is because he drew what I see. That's why artists, the renditions of things, resonate with so many people. It's the same freak tribe. Look at it as like a strand of people that you resonate with, like a strand of Christmas lights. Like you have like all the green ones that flash on at all the same time, and then the yellow ones, and then the red ones. That's your same frequency tribe, same freak, who you resonate with, who you are in line with. You come on, ching, you activate at the same time. That's why, like, a lot of your favorite musicians, like when you're inspired and life is good for you, they're gonna put out a new song, because they're like you. Anyway, I noticed that with, like, a lot of the Disney actors or like the Taylor Smith and Edge, those guys put out music at around the same time. They are motivated and activated at the same time. And Ed Sheridan just finished his world tour, and so did Taylor. They just finished it, So their pattern is they'll probably go within now and spend time with their family and friends, and then they'll get the hankering to do it again. That's their pattern. I look at patterns, pick up patterns. Anyway, so a lot of people are finding their same frequency tribe. I'm still looking for mine. I don't know how to find mine. That's why I started making these videos. Actually, maybe they'll find me, huh? Yeah. And there's also a video diary from my nieces. Anyway, so in activation of all of these ideas and stuff coming up, I'm like, okay, well, my life has changed in the way that before I moved here, I go to work 8 hours a day and not to worry. Maybe come home maybe work close enough, come home at lunch, let the dogs out. They'll be alright, kind of thing. Now it's gotten to the point because mom is under my care and she can't be left alone for so long. It's a new way. It's a new thing. I mean, it's always been, but it's going to become more prevalent because these baby boomers are now getting to the age that they're, and the resources are becoming less and less. So we're going to start needing to go back to looking out for people, older people, elders, and stuff like that, and just go back to community because people forgot that. People got too busy with trying to sell shit and forgot that human beings are what this is about. It's just so funny, this feud with the Rock of Gibraltar, because it's a rock. So the people that are saying we own it, it's a rock, dude. It owns itself. You could say you own it, and it's just more of that reindeer game shit, but it's a rock, and someday the people that say it's theirs, they're gonna die. And the people behind them can go on with, it's a rock, it owns itself. Like land and property, who are people think they are to sell it? It's not yours, it's just on a freaking rock spinning through earth, and you designate the value of it. My brother's like, you can't move to Sacramento, it's so too expensive, and you want to live in a $250,000 house. I'm like, no, I'm cool with living in a $40,000-$50,000 house. It's these clowns that have to freaking drive up the prices for like 800, 900,000. It's just a house. You set the prices. People set the prices. You want to know why there's MSN's doing this 2-week? How cool is that? A 2-week run on poverty in America. You want to freaking fix poverty in America? Stop freaking making fake wars and quit spending freaking billions of dollars on freaking bullets and shit and freaking sports teams, and give it to the poor people instead. And forget all that church stuff. They don't pay taxes, and they just freaking... Did you see that one? There was like somebody called freaking 911. As they said, they smelled smoke, right? You want to bust people out? You're going to bust people out. You want to help people? You're going to help people. So the firemen show up. There was no smoke, but what they found is a freaking gambling racket in like a secret room. They had like 30 slot machines. Come here and gamble, because that's what God intends you to do. And see, it's all bullshit. All this stuff that people said was true for years and years, it's not. All that matters is, do you want to help other people live more comfortably, or do you just want all the comfort for yourself? That's all there is to it. There's no more. Do the math. People like me, see, because I lived extravagantly for me. 60-something thousand a year. I could buy what I want when I want it. I saw Taylor Swift in the front row, and Dolly Parton from third row, and all. I've had all these experiences. I could spend what I want when I want. I'd buy 3-4 different flavors of dog food, expensive kind, for my guys, because they want variety too, right? I just want everybody to enjoy themselves and have a good time. And so since these are some of my ideas that I can make. I bake. I make wonderful things. I make fudge. I bake cakes. So if you're in the holiday season, you're in the Oregon area, Salem around area, and you want to bake some freaking good stuff, and let me teach you. We can bake some stuff for your family, and you can give them away or your treats, or you can keep them for yourself. I'll teach you how to do it. And it'll be a good time too. Yeah. Or if you're in the Oregon area and you need some freaking malicious software taken off your computer, let me do that for you. We'll spend some time, hang out, maybe have a root beer. Take me a couple hours, $40. Malicious software cleanup, I'll do that. The Oregon, Salem area, I need, because that way we can have conversations and I'm still providing a service if that's what makes people feel better. If people don't think like me just helping you get over freaking childhood freaking shit and hurt feelings and stuff, if that's not marketable enough for you, then we can come up with some other things for me to do while we talk. So, it's my idea today. Things are wild, man. His full moon energy is freaking crazy. I just want people to stay safe. Be cool. Have some peace. Oh, I want to end up on this. Letterkenny Christmas special. I watched that last night. Oh my god. I'm such a girl, Wayne. I recommend it. It'll make you laugh. It gives me an ab workout. Sometimes I'll rewind stuff and re-watch them, listen to their word banter. I can't wait to do that with folks in real life. Peace.